keep going, unfortunately, I gave Odin Thor's chain, so I've switched that around. And it's Odin's turn, so let's peek the next two. Nidhogg. Ooh, and the wolf again. All right, well, the good news is Odin does have a +2 weapon against Nidhogg here. So that's gonna put him past the gate. The good news is Nidhogg's power does not increase in value. He doesn't have a lightning bolt modifier, so he does not get harder the farther he goes. All right, so that's the good news. And we haven't buried a Fenrir yet. So let's do that. Let's bury him. Let's turn him upside down, put him on the bottom. All right, we'll deal with him later. Ah, why can I not pick this deck of cards up? Okay, and let's apply Nidhogg. He is going to move up 1, and he's going to pull the last god with him, the farthest behind one, but that power will not activate, all right? So Loki's moved, but that's okay because Odin is going to come and take care of Nidhogg here. Or we might just let him go. Because his power does not increase over time, right? I'm not so worried about him scooting ahead. But maybe we will take him out. Maybe we will just come and take him out because we need a 6 now. Getting up there. We're getting up there. Odin has, of course, we upgraded his weaponry, +2 and 2 Vikings. So he's bringing a 4. We all know what my rolling ability is like, so we're definitely going to need some more allies. And I could pull an elf, or I could go back to the bag. If I pull an elf, then I'm risking I need 1 for the roll. I could do an elf and allies, but I'd like to get Odin some more weapons. I don't want him to fall behind on the weapon front. I don't want Thor to end up with everything, especially because Odin does not bring that +1 to battle. He really needs these weapons if he's going to be effective. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to risk a roll. I'm going to risk a roll with Odin. And I'm going to go to the forge here, and I'm going to pick up a cert. I'm going to pick up another cert and upgrade him for my first action. For my second action, I'm going to bring in an elf, and I'm going to risk a roll for my third. So we're bringing 5 to this party. Let's see if we can't, I'm going to move these little giants over, I think, so I can, there we go, that's better. Let's see if we can't bring a little bit of a, yes, did it, okay. We needed a 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We lose all of our allies, but that's okay, that's okay. We risked it on the roll. Sometimes you gotta do that. So Odin was successful, and Nidhogg falls back behind the gates of Asgard. All right, Thor, it's your turn. And Heel is moving, whether we want her to or not. All right, she scoots forward 1, and she is going to take out 1 Viking from the white bag. Oh, this white bag is horrible. When we get driven back to the White Island, it is not going to be pretty. So because of that, right, eventually we are going to pull another Jormungand, and he will, of course, drive the Valkyries back, all the way back to the rainbow. I think I got that wrong before, so I'm going to clarify that. He sinks an island, and these guys get sent back, and we have to work our way up. So we're either going to have to stop at White Island, or remember, the other thing we can do, and we might want to just consider doing it, is scooting up to this sacred land and accessing the veneer, which will let us move the Valkyries twice so we could get off of White. I don't know. Let's think about it. All right, so it's Thor's turn. Feeling pretty good up here. I'm feeling pretty good up here. So let's take this opportunity to either doctor the bags or upgrade some weapons, right? Who has Thor got? Thor has got, okay, these three. The only one we don't have a weapon yet right now for is Loki. We don't have anything for Loki. So the question is, do I want to upgrade a weapon? Yeah, I tell you, this little, he really, I have a hard time fighting that wolf. So let's take this opportunity. Nah, let's pull Loki. Let's pull Loki. So for my first action, I'm going to give Thor a Loki axe. For my second action, I think I'm going to mess with the bag. And I think I'm going to, not a lot left in here, Let's just pull 3 and see how we do. Okay, good. This green bag is getting depleted, so at least Thor has some. So I went here, I got my weapons, I picked up some allies. Do I want to just try and drive one of these guys back, or do I want to like either move the veneer or pull an elf? Let's just let's load this up for Father Odin. Let's put in 5. Odin needs allies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should we do that? Okay. All right. So Odin's going to need allies, so we're not going to fight this turn. We're not going to fight. Okay. Odin, who do you have? Another Nidhogg and another Fenrir. Okay, I am really hesitant to put him on the bottom twice in a row. All right. I am really hesitant. While he would be easy to take care of, because we do have that nice +2 weapons against him, if we get a stack of Fenrir on the bottom, it will destroy us later in the game. And we've already got one down there. Unfortunately, Odin is not the best man to try and calm him, but let's do it. Nidhogg, you go on the bottom. I'll see you in a little bit. Even though you would have been easy to tackle. I'm going to throw you upside down. And he becomes enraged. So we must, for our first action, try to calm him down. Oh, Odin, you failed. For our second action, we must... Oh, no! Why? Okay. Third and final action. Finally. So Odin's whole turn was taken calming Fenrir down. Wow, that was some horrible rolling. All right, Thor. Your turn. Nidhogg, why are you coming up so frequently? Okay. So he scoots up, and he's going to pull one of these 2 with him. Loki's power increases with lightning bolts, so we want to keep him far back. So let's do your Mundgand, because his power does not increase with lightning bolts. But we got a lot of people on the wall now. All right, so Thor, I want you to drive him back. I do not like having him right there, because when he goes up on the lightning bolts, he gets even harder to calm. So let's upgrade our weapons for 1. Let's go ahead and just pull an elf for 2. And let's head into battle for 3. We bring +2 with a base of 1, so we're already at 3. So I'm just going to commit 1 elf, 1 Viking with an elf in reserve. And let's roll nice and high. That was not nice and high. The die in this game is just wicked. So he will get pushed back, but we had to pay for it dearly. All right. Oh my goodness, really? Odin, you did such a bad job with Fenrir last time. But I think maybe I'll do it again if I can get rid of him. 1, 2, that would be 3 of him. Okay. But Loki we've already put on the bottom, and we have never, yeah, we've never accessed him. So let's get Loki. Except Odin doesn't have anything for Loki, does he? Grr, Odin needs more weapons. Odin needs more weapons. And to get him weapons, Thor needs to upgrade, because Thor's kind of hogging all the +1 weaponry here. He's kind of hogging it. Okay. All right. Loki. Well, maybe we should throw a frost giant out just so you can see how they work, because we have not played a Loki yet. We have not played a Loki yet. Have we? No. All right. Fenrir on the bottom again. Gotta remember that. Okay. All right, let's play a Loki. Loki advances, and his ability is we're going to wake up one frost giant. We take the one on top, we flip it over. Okay, so the frost giants have these lovely little symbols. You can look it up in the rule book what they mean. But basically what they say, most of them say there's going to be a land that's going to become closed to us. The frost giant is going to block access to it. Here, you can tell it's a little F with the X through it, and that's the land of the elves. There's the corresponding F. So we are not allowed to gather any elven allies until we defeat this frost giant. All right? So he's going to be standing guard here, and it only takes 3 to defeat him, so he's not that hard. He's not that bad. Can't use any weaponry against him, so, so Thor is really good at taking these guys down. Fortunately, it is not Thor's turn, it is Odin's. And I think I'm going to have Odin. He needs some allies. Odin needs some allies very badly. So let us, for our first one, we can't get to the elves, right? No, we can't get to the elves. All right. So let's pull 3 for Odin and see how we do. Oh, that was horrible. That was horrible. One sad little Viking? Really? Oh, I don't think he's going to be able to battle anybody. I guess he could do Cert. He might... Oh, not really. I guess he could go down and try and take out this guy. Maybe he'll do that. All right, so for our second action, let's move the Veneer. We haven't played with him yet. Let's just scoot him up for our second action. And for our third action, let's send Odin down to take on one of these frost giants. He needs 3, and all he has is 1 ally. Ooh, that's a horrible odds. Maybe not. Maybe I don't want to do that. Maybe I don't want to do that. But I can't get another elf. Wow. Wow, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. All right, maybe we'll just spend our last action. Let's try and battle some of these fire giants since this bag was so unkind to us. Let's pull 5. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, and these 3 fire giants are taken out. Okay. All right, Odin, that was your turn. You're not so impressive, Odin. Not so impressive. Thor's turn. Oh dear. And we have a lightning bolt card. Remember, I shuffled in 2 of these super tough cards just to show you how they played. Well, here's the moment of reckoning. So this is either going to be a Ragnarok card or an enraged enemy. Let's see what we got. Enraged enemy. All right, it's your Mungand. And what's going to happen here, normally on a normal card, it'll show the token moving 1 dashed line. When the enemy becomes enraged, he's going to move over 2 dashed lines. 1, 2. Oh dear. You only apply the ability once, all right? We don't have to apply his ability twice. And like I said, the last time I went over this card, I missed the part about the Valkyries. So the first thing you do is you take your Valkyries and you return them to Rainbow Island. So they go all the way back here. Then the second thing you do is you roll to see which island sinks. So let's do that right now. It's going to be The white island. Ew, this is a problem. Okay. It's a good thing we moved that veneer. So remember, when an island is sunk, the Valkyries can still travel past them. All right, so on my turn, remember, I can move the Valkyries one island adjacent to it, either way. So I can move it here, but I'm not going to get access to that white bag. All right. On the next turn, I can then move it to the blue island and start digging on the blue island bag. But because the white island is sunk, it's going to suck up some time to march our way back down, which is a bummer. Who did that? Who did that? That was Thor, right? All right, Thor, you need to make up for it here. You need to make up for it. Man, we got a lot of stuff happening here. We have a lot of stuff happening here. So he's gotten really far ahead of the pack, right? So let's send Thor. And we have giants to deal with as well. Oh man. Oh man. We're kind of stuck here, guys, because we can't get allies here, and at the same time, we can't pull allies from up here. So I think I am going to have to send Thor into battle against this frost giant. I think we have to clear that out. So let's do that. Let's upgrade our weapon. Mjolnir. Put this one back for 1. Let's head down to the frost giants. We'll commit our last ally. We bring a base fight of 1, so we really need a hit here, dice. Yes! Yes, nicely done. Alright, so we lost our ally. We're going to take this card as a trophy. Remember, if we can complete this rune, we can get a bonus. And that means for our third action, the elves are back with us, which is fabulous. So let's, for our third action, oh, you know what, actually? Let's use the veneer. Why not, right? Let's use his ability for our third action. He says you may move the Valkyrie 1 space. All right? And when we use his action, he's going to fall back down to 0. We're going to move the Valkyries 1. And this sets it up so that on Odin's turn, Odin will be able to move them 1 and get to Blue Island. All right? So let's try that. Let's see what that does. All right, Odin, you get 2. Surt. Oh, and Loki again. All right. So Odin is powered up against Surt. So let's let Surt go through. Although we've never put Surt on the bottom, have we? We've never put Surt on the bottom. But if Loki activates, he's going to pull up 2 frost giants for us to battle. I just don't like the idea of having a ton of Loki down there. That can get really dangerous really fast. So let's do that. Let's send Surt to the bottom. Is that what I want to do? Now, okay, Loki on the bottom. Loki on the bottom. Oh, we're gonna get burned by Loki at the end of this game, you guys. We gotta power up for Loki. Okay. Let's activate Surt. He's gonna fall forward 1, and now he's gonna add 2 fire giants to the green bag. All right. 2 fire giants to the green bag. All right, Odin, it's your turn. And Odin is definitely going to be moving the Valkyries to the blue bag. Odin is definitely going to be picking up another weapon. And then Odin can fight. So, which weapon do we want him to get? I don't know if I should upgrade to a level 3 or if I should go deep. I would love to get him a Loki, but the level 1 Loki is not here. Veneer. Maybe I'll give him a Veneer level 1. Fenrir level 1. Should I go deep or wide with Odin? Let's go wide. Let's go wide. All right, just a game. Just a game. That was our first action. For our second action, we're going to move the Valkyries and pluck from the blue bag. And I honestly don't remember. What's What's in this bag? Have we cleared this bag out already? Let's find out. Let's pull our 3. Nice. Nice. Okay. 2 allies. Great. So now let's drive back Nidhogg, I think. All right. So we need a 6. We need a 6 for him. Or Surt. Let's do Surt. Let's do it. All right. Oh, we can only bring 5 to this battle. We can only bring 5, so once again, I need a nice roll here. I need a nice roll dice. Yes! Right on the money. Right on the money. We lose our Vikings. It's okay. Good job, Odin. Surt falls back. All right, Thor. Ah, that darn wolf. That darn wolf. All right, up he goes. And for Thor's first action, he needs to calm him down. Whoops. And he does it. Nicely done. Nicely done. So I definitely want to try and drive him back. So I'm bringing 2 to the battle, and I got no allies. I've got no allies. That's okay. That's okay, because we've done the Valkyries. So we have 2 actions. I'm going to pull from the bag for 1. 1, 2, 3. Oh, nice. All right. And then for my second action, I am going to upgrade against Loki because I feel like he is sneaking up on me. Okay. And then for my last turn, we're going up against Wolf. All right. No, I can't because Wolf took one of my actions, didn't he? Ah, that horrible Wolf. Okay. So I'm not going to be able to upgrade against Loki. I always forget that the wolf takes one of my actions because I have to calm him down. Next turn. We're still going up against the wolf. We bring 3 to the battle. Do we want to risk this? We don't. Let's just give our 2 Vikings. It's going to be an automatic win for us. And knock him back. All right. All right, Odin. Who do we got? Heal. And Loki again. Darn it. I just put a Loki on the bottom. I cannot have 2 in the row. Even though I don't want to activate Loki, I don't have a choice. I should have upgraded the weapon. Darn it. All right. Heal, you're on the bottom. Oh, but you would be so easy to take care of. Okay. How many Lokis have I buried? This is when it gets a little bit hard because I can't remember how many Lokis I've buried. I've only discarded 1 Loki. We gotta play Loki. We just got to. Okay. All right. Oh, I really don't want to do this. This game has the worst choices. The reason I don't like playing Loki is because he's upgraded and he is now going to pull 2 Frost Giants. The first Frost Giant is going to give Heal a buff. So she's going to become +1, harder to kill. The second Frost Giant is going to buff all of the Frost Giants. So now, in order to kill a Frost Giant, I don't need to generate 3. I need to generate 4. Oh, isn't that lovely? Isn't that lovely? Ooh, Loki, you're such a pill. You are such a pill. Okay. It's Odin's turn. He can't pick up a weapon against Loki. He can pick up a weapon against Jormungand. Or he can upgrade one that he has. And because Odin is such a horrible fighter, I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to buff him up. So let's give him a 3 for our first. For our second, let's go to our little blue bag, which is getting very low. But let's hope for the best. Whoo! That was not the best. Oh no. Okay, so I am gonna muck with this bag. I am gonna actually pull out 5, and Odin is not going to fight this turn. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's just too many fire giants in here. 5. That will be his whole turn. Oh, that was a wasted turn. Oh, I've wasted so many turns. This is not going well, guys. All right, who's next? Ah, I just worked to get that bag all set, and now this horrible Jormungand. Oh no, and he's gotten through. Oh, we really need to push him back. All right, Valkyrie's back to the rainbow, and the next island to sink is white stays sunk. Oh no, oh no. Okay, all right. Okay, we got 3 things we need to do. We've got to take out Jormungand. We've just got to. So let's upgrade to a level 3 against him, because we need the fight power here for 1. We have 1 ally we can throw in, and we need a 7. We can't get here. Oh, I'm gonna have to have a crazy good roll, or I'm gonna have to just skip it. I hate the idea of skipping it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to skip it, I think. So I upgraded my weapon for 1. I guess for 2, I will move the Valkyries onto the White Island. And for 3, I'm going to add 5 to the bag, and I will not attack again. Ooh, dear. Ooh, dear. All right. Had a couple of really bad turns here. All right. Odin. Oh. Oh, no, no, no. The 2 gods Odin is completely ineffective against are the 2 that I pulled. If I let Jormungand through, see how those superpowered enraged cards are so deadly. If I let Jormungand through, he's 1 away from Odin's house and game ending, which is horrible. Not only that, my Valkyries get driven back again, so I can't get to this blue bag that I'm working so hard on. But if I activate Loki, he's going to flip up 2 more frost giants. And so even more things are going to get shut down. The problem with that is Odin is a horrible fighter, and I don't know if he's going to be able to take out these frost giants. But I can't let Jormungand keep going. I just can't. He's too close to the end. He's too close to the end. All right. So it's going to have to be Loki. It's going to have to be Loki. He's moving. We got 2 more giants coming out. This one buffs Jormungand. Oh my gosh, that's awful. And this one buffs Fenrir. Okay, we got to take out these frost giants. All right, Odin, you're just going to have to do it. So I'm going to move the Valkyries and pull from a bag for 1 with Odin. Let's see what we get here. Better not be all fire giants. After I said that. All right. It's my first turn. For my second turn, I'm going to grab an elf because I do not trust my rolling ability. And now I'm going to go up against this frost giant. I want to take away that +1 buff. And I'm only bringing 3 to this battle, so I really need, that's a nice, oh, horrible, horrible roll. Oh, we're so dead. Okay, so I lose my Vikings. Keep my elf, and nothing else happens. Oh dear. Okay. Okay, Thor. Surt moves up. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5. We have 4 of the 5 we need past Asgard. That's how close we are to losing. Surt is going to add 2 fire giants now to the, of course, the blue bag. The bag we're pulling from, because, you know, that would make this game more fun. Okay. Okay, Thor, you have to go take out these frost giants. This is getting ridiculous. And I have to buff up against Loki as well, because he is just running away. And until I switch out this weapon, Odin can't get his hands on it. So I'm really jamming myself up. I really should have switched that out earlier. Okay. So there's my first action. My second action is going to be... I guess I'm gonna have to risk. Yuck. I don't want to risk anything. But you have to risk it in this game. All right, I'm gonna risk pulling from this horrid little bag of 3. Okay, okay, and let's go find those frost giants. And the question becomes, do I want to guarantee a hit? Because I come with a base 1, I can throw in all 3 Vikings and definitely take him down. Let's do that. I have missed so many turns, I don't even want to risk it right now. So we'll take him as a trophy, and they are no longer buffed, which is good news. Good news. Okay, Odin, back to you. Let's pull 2. Oh dear. Oh dear! Your Mungand again, or Nidhogg. The problem with Nidhogg is that, remember, he pulls somebody with him. Ah, man, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Okay, I guess we'll do Nidhogg. Guess we'll do Nidhogg, but I don't want to. Because the problem is, Odin doesn't have anything against your Mungand. Maybe he can come and take out this giant and set him up for Thor. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, Nidhogg, you can go on the bottom. And I'm going to advance your Mungand. Alright. Oh, but if I do that, I lose my Valkyries. Urgh! And I just got the Valkyries back to Blue Island. Such a horrible game. Such a horrible game. Alright. I lose my Valkyries. And I need to see which island sinks. Green Island sinks. Hey, there's some good news. Now we can at least get to White Island. It is the worst bag out there, but it's better than nothing. Alright, so Thor, let's send you. Thor's going to come and try and take down him. He's going to need a battle of 3. We can commit 1 elf. So let's go ahead and move the Valkyries to white. And hope we pull at least, this is a horrible bag, 1 helper. Oh, we got 1. Okay, so we can commit 2 to this battle. Come on, Thor. Roll big, buddy. Roll big. Yes, that was just what we needed. That gets us our 3. We lose both of these, but we get to take a frost giant, and he loses his buff. All right, good. Okay. All right, Thor. No! What are the odds? What are the odds? I don't know, but it doesn't matter. Back to Rainbow Island. Into the house of Odin. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, it has no lightning ability. Oh, he doesn't have a lightning ability anyway. And, whoops. Green Island stays sunk. Okay, well, we have, even though we're in endgame here, we have until the end of our turn to try and get your Mungand out of Odin's house. All right, so it's not over yet. Thor still has 1 last hurrah. And Thor can bring a 3+1, so he's bringing 4 to the battle. Okay, I'm definitely going to save 1 of my actions to fight, so that means I have 2 actions left. Unfortunately, these darn Valkyries, can only get to the white, and there is just nothing in this bag. There are no allies here. So I guess this is the best we can do. All right. Okay, so let's add in 5. Let's add in 5 for our first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for our first action. We'll move the Valkyries for our second. And we'll hope against hope that we'll pull some allies here. Come on, Thor. Okay. Commit them all. Okay, we're gonna, yikes. So we are bringing 4, we're bringing 6 to this battle, and we need an 8. Oh dear, it's gonna come down to 1 roll, isn't it? Let's see what we do. And of course it's a 0. So we lose. We lose because one of them made it through. Ugh, this is a tough little game. Playing with those advanced cards, we didn't hit the other one. We only made it through half the deck, guys. But I had a string of really bad luck there. The other cards, the other lightning card, I'll show you. This is it right here. When this one pops up, you would move all 4 of these enemies would scoot forward 1. That's just crazy. These are incredibly hard cards to get. Hard cards to get. But that is Yggdrasil. I like this. It's a brutal game and it's a hard game, but I like it mostly because I think it does a really good job of sort of the luck versus strategy. This game for me is like 60% luck, I would say, and 40% strategy, mostly because of this horrible die. This is just such a bad die. The odds on it, and I think it's just inherently an evil die. It has never liked me. I think it's weighted wrong. The odds are so horrible on this die, right? And you can modify it with your Vikings and your elves, but you're always a little bit behind. Like it never feels like you can get enough Vikings and elves to really balance this die out. So the luck factor stays high in this game. You have to risk bad rolls. You cannot always tip the scales by throwing in Vikings and elves. You just don't have enough of them. So it forces you to have those turns when you're like, I don't have enough, it's going to come down to the die roll. And that's fun. At least for me, that's fun. I don't play this game often because it does frustrate me because of the fact that it so often comes down to the roll of this die, okay? But it's a beautiful game. It's a challenging game. Every time you play it, it's going to feel different because of, you know, the way these cards flip up. But it is, I would say, on the spectrum, it falls much higher on the luck spectrum than the strategy spectrum. All right. So if games that come down to a roll of a die are not to your liking, this game will frustrate you. If you like that tension of where this lands, you could really like this game. Remember, it is available on the iPad as well. So if you're interested, but you don't want to, you know, plunk down 40 bucks and, you know, find room for another box, check it out on the iPad. Maybe that's for you. It was a really nice port. They did a really good job on it. So that's my playthrough. Again, this is me live playing it, so I am sure I have made some little mistakes. Feel free to point them out in the comments so other people won't make the same. But my playthroughs should not be a substitute for reading the rules yourself. I just wanted to give you an idea of how the game plays and do my best to play all the rules. As you saw, I don't check the rule book while I play, so I'm sure I missed some of the little finer points of the game. But I think this is a good representation of Yggdrasil. Catch you guys later.